Guys, it's the grand finals of the Ape Together Strong tournament number 2. And we got 4 players that won their semifinals. Here in the left side in the red, it is Gradient. He won a game where there was Chic, Wiz, and Ladziuk. Right below, Scower playing Orc. He won in a game with Godfather, Deuce, and Miker. In the purple, we got the Great Wall playing Human this time. In the previous game, in the semis, he was playing Elf, and he won against WSB, Olive Amp, and Infinity. And then, finally, we got Lelu, the Evil Kids. Playing Night Elf, he won a game with Lemes, Lucael, and Krav. All of these guys, they had to win a match to make it there, and now the winner gets $100. The Great Wall actually opening with no racks here, so interesting. He's gonna keep footies entirely. You can creep this expo very easily. This is not the Twilight Runes of 4v4 with the 2 huge Makrura. It's only 1 here, so yeah, very easy to do. And the positions kind of tell us that it might be the Great Wall against Lelu, as they're close to one another. And then over there, also close to one another, is Gradient and Scower. Actually, this is almost perfect. Now it's perfect. Maybe I'll add a name for the Great Wall. Let me see. On the overlay. I think people that just tune in, they might not know who this
player's
is.
forces are under attack.
Oh wait, it's transparent. How do you edit that? Opacity. Oh, that's not it. Background color, black. Oh, there we go. But this is probably better like this, although it doesn't
The
look
player's
like
forces are under attack.
the most amazing thing ever. So Gradient opens Tinker first. I feel like people probably expected the Great Wall to be playing Night Elf like he was before. That's the advantage of being able to play multiple races. He actually exposed before he techs. But because he opened racks less... Oh, actually, he didn't delay the Alta, alright? I didn't really see. Yeah, it's like a pretty fast Archmage. So maybe his tech won't be much delayed, but then his expo will be up much earlier than it will be with the more traditional builds, let's say. Fuck, is he losing to this camp? Is that intentional, or...? I don't really like this, by the way. Like, this really feels like you might get stuck and struggle with your own base eventually. This is cleaner already. Oh my god. What the? Quick! Quick! Because he's playing no Enchant of War here, right? Or... I didn't see if he lost his Enchant. He couldn't have lost his Enchant of War to this. So he's trying to do like a very greedy build. Kinda created a struggle here. Yeah, you need to kill the big one first, otherwise he keeps summoning these little shits. Too rich. They're already setting up the second expo, and those two guys, there might be some battles over this, potentially, unless Lelu realized that this is the safe one. Yeah, Gradient will definitely be late for Lab and Shredder, which Scout will not be. It's getting in position. I think this zoom is the best by far when casting FFA. It's really zoomed out, but like you can for sure see very well, and I like that I can disable like a lot of these. What the? This is mutiny.
A player's force
What's happening?
attack.
Stop! Stop! Stop it! If you have like music, like this is something you'd never hear. But at some point you're supposed to look at his wood and be like, yo, where's my lumber? Okay, notice. Imagine later Lelu attacks and he snaps that main that much quicker because of this. Okay, Gradient does get a free lab. And he does have the second expo setup. And on the way, very greedy build. He has absolutely nothing.
Are under attack.
That would be interesting if Night Elf would do like... Oh, he went rifles, by the way. If Night Elves would do like humans do sometimes, where you rush like mass Griffins with 80 and then they push next to them. Imagine if Night Elf did that, like a Mogba build to counter an Orc nearby. I think it would be very hard for the Orc to be ready. Because by the time you scout, look how fast this is. Like this finishes, he drops down quadruple roosts, he makes 4 chimps, and then once he has 7, he attacks. Like how do you want Orc to be ready? But anyway, I don't really think that's what he's gonna do. I think Gradient kind of plays passive, he likes to build a big base. Lelu, as always, with very clean creeping, goes for the red now. He makes 1 win early. Ooh, that's interesting. He's opening this way. Double racks. What? 1 Sanctum? I guess he's gonna add workshops. Mount tanking second for Great Wall.
A player's forces are under attack.
What? How did this die? Oh, he walked here, I think, maybe. He might have walked here and then he got surrounded. We're gonna see now when he goes. The Great Wall, 1 expo only, but he's investing massively into those middle expos. Middle camps, the big camps. Wants those bigger items. Got a Hellstone. Then he gets one of the winds. Oh yeah, the Shadow walked into this and he must have gotten surrounded or something. When you play a tournament game, you should never play with music, by the way, because you wouldn't hear these alerts very well. You did. Okay, 1 roost. Doesn't feel like a lot of production starting. Oh, he has 34 supply. This is really bizarre. I feel like Night Elves that play like this, they're just asking to get rushed. Or like attacked early. And they will just die if that happens. They not only do greedy build, but it's not even like very well executed. Like he surely has the goal to start a whole bunch of stuff now, but he's not doing it. Okay, now is this happening again? Every camp he's doing is like a struggle. Yeah, that factory is gonna die. You better start running. Get stuff. Oh my god, he got a clause plus 12. Okay, Scower. Based on that alone and the fact that it's a marketplace map, I'm gonna say Scower is looking very good right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's 1 tower at his expo, he starts swatting his neighbor. Is that 6? Yeah. Yeah, the Great Wall needs double expo. Okay, he sends what the? This guy's carrying gold. Okay. Getting all of the upgrades that he can. Funny line of farms, actually. And Lelu, how much are we gonna bank? Yeah, that's the big question. I think Lelu is the earliest triple expo setup, yeah. This is like faster, a bit faster than Gradients. Scour, what did we get? Big mana, oh my god, 2 big mana and a pendant. He lost some headhunters actually on creep, so he's down to 2. You know, it's funny because initially I was always ranking elf #1 in terms of FFA or even late game. But nowadays on marketplace maps, I really feel like orc is just so insane as well. Because you can just keep getting stuff that will make you so much stronger than on non-marketplaces. Okay, he gets Doomhorn. Needs to transfer ASAP a couple of peons. He has this 4 actually. Maybe even like kill his 2 headhunters, replace them with a shredder. And we're clearing out every camp on the map here before anything happens.
A player's force
Great
is
wall.
under attack.
With the extra expos coming in. So everybody triple expanded correctly. I'm actually happy because this is the best type of game in my opinion. I don't mind if there is no action for the first like 13 or 15 minutes. As long as people creep efficiently and like do everything that they have to, they don't delay any expos and stuff. I think only Gradient really, the Great Wall really delayed the expanding up there. Other than that, it's been pretty clean by everyone. And like that's because he favorized the middle camps. This is still left, by the way.
Forces are under attack.
I think that might go to Scower. Lelu attacking on 50. Oh, he broke actually. Okay. So he knew he wanted to fight humans somewhat early, so he pumped. And now he goes for the attack. Scouting wise, I don't actually... He's trying to scout around the map with a Talon. Maybe he felt like the other side was gonna start fighting. Everyone knows who's everybody, except like... The names are hidden in-game, so if you're Scower and... if you're Scower or Gradient, you don't know who the elves are. Like, who's Gradient, who's Lelu. But Lelu knows that this is the Great Wall. And he knows that this is his neighbor. So he probably reckons if he fights and does well, he can take the expos there and then do his usual like mass banking, even on 80. Yeah, a rifle army of all things. As tempting as it is to counter, the problem is that there's buildings at the front, there is some Moonwells, although they're out of juice right now. 1 AP per... Oh my god. It's actually kind of hard to deal with. He needs to send like 1 tank to each, ideally. Oh, he went club. And Pally is only level 1. That's the problem of slow tech, you know, with this build. He favorized the very quick first expo, but then he teched very slowly because of that. I think Gradient was playing on it. Does he still attack? I mean, Gradient. Should I even ask? Okay, this is terrible for the Great Wall. Wait, is he gonna kill the elf buildings too? Yeah. He's like, come on that expo. This might be a good timing for these guys to peace, maybe. And the TP is there. Okay, maybe Lelu should peace. Because this is really weird with Gradient getting in there. And Scower is probably very happy that he gets to bank because it's a marketplace map. So he can just buy whatever he wants for the longest time. Got a scroll on his shadow. Yeah, pull back the blades. Invuln on the blade as well. I'm not a fan of having the aura on TC because that's the one hero that should die first. In most fights. And the Great Wall is just gonna leave. He's seen enough. He's being attacked by 2 players. He was gonna go down to 1 expo. I mean, it does feel a little early, but he didn't have much bank. And that leaves actually quite a bit of XP to be grabbed. Where were his heroes? Oh, they were here. Oh, they're gonna battle for the XP. Gradient's gonna get all of it, I think. So Gradient found a way to get a lot of XP here. Look at this. This is insane. I mean, it's only hero level 4 or 3, but still. There's like no camps left on him. Okay, Lelu's gonna try to get some of it. This priestess only level 1. Just for the Archmage. Wait, Lelu got it, I think. Right? And now the elves end up fighting. This is like a bizarre fight. Yeah, priestess only level 1. And Scower scavenging. More like Scower Avenger. He's trying to find any XP. There is all of this to be grabbed. The towers plus the peasants. And there's still like a million greens around the map here. Look at this. This. You can see on the minimap.
Is under siege.
Scower on 50 supplies still. He sees pretty much everything there is to see. The problem is that he's stuck between two elves right now. But somehow they've started fighting one another, so he's probably hoping they kind of continue on that route. Plus 12 on the keeper as well, actually. He comes all the way over to get a red. I wonder how close could he get to, like, he might be able to get 5 from all the greens on the map, but then he might have to pull back some of the other heroes. Those guys don't give a whole lot of XP. And Scower did find the XP here. Wait, why is he running back? What? What's happened? Oh, he saw this Jaros. Okay, well, he could have finished the tower. Okay, so the elves are kind of going to war. Lelu actually lost an expo up there. Gradient on... Oh, he's on 98. Gradient 4 and 400. They're just completely ignoring Scower. Oh my god, the keeper. He's next to Moonwells. Needs to be careful. Okay, Haze is gonna do work. Yeah, I don't know about targeting a keeper in the middle of that many Moonwells. That's never gonna work. The Shredder, though. Both of them gonna die very quickly. Oh, and he got all the wisps. And that has to be staffed out. It's probably a time to TP here. Oh, he tries to piece. Okay, drops an item, then he TPs out. One last bear for the roads. I was like, he can't resist for sure. Just one volley from these chimps. The problem is Gradient has 83. Okay, he needs to kill... Wait, no. Kills the Shredder. I mean, he already has 4k and he has no golds. But the thing is, he has this many expos saturated, so his gold now is gonna completely go out of control. I think, yeah, it was important. If they keep going here, this is just a free win for Scower. Right now, he's probably laughing his ass off watching them attack each other for this long. I don't think he saw the piece, but maybe. It was kind of far away. I don't think the ward probably sees up to here. Kind of reinforcing his main, getting enough production. We are going to be up to 6 Bestiaries, double lodge. No totem, I guess. You don't really need torrents against elf, I suppose, when they have this many chimps all the time. It's mostly about bats. Having enough casters. Okay, he's pumping now. So he sees elf moving towards him here with the wards. He's like, alright, it's my turn to fight. And he starts getting ready. I don't understand how they can neglect the greens this much. This TC should have been 3 ages ago here.
A town is under siege.
What the? Turtle didn't want to live. Oh, and Lelu goes and kills one expo of Radiant. I think Radiant was about to attack Scower, but now he might reconsider, or maybe he thinks like this is fine. Leaving one expo like this to be taken. Radiant is not trying to see what's happening there, sees a bit of XP. Okay, so he's definitely pieced Lelu now. Lelu wasn't sure, so he's moving in position to try and defend if he were to be attacked.
Town is under siege.
And they're both gonna go on Scower now, it looks like. Oh, he TP's a little late. Yeah. That's too late. If you wanted to fight this, you have to TP earlier. This really sucks because now it gives the info also that Orc was ready to fight here. Yeah, the problem with banking this long as Scower is that you cannot get a one-way ticket to getting overteamed. Because they're gonna be very scared of his bank, and his bank is very scary right now, but I mean, Radiant is gonna catch up with all these expos.
A player's forces are under attack.
Falls to TP. Yeah, that shadow is quite squishy. I think he might need some HP item, like a Periaptor or two. He has not. Oh, he has one Periaptor. Okay. Radiant killed one of those expos down there. Yeah, Scower doesn't have a choice here. He needs to fight for a while, blow up all the bats on the air. He's gonna send the bats themselves. TP's, he's not repairing. If he would repair here, he would have time to TP. Second time it's happened. Mind you, he's getting quite a bit of XP from this. Going up all those chimps. But yeah, the elves are now teaming him hard. He kind of needs to weather the storm for a while. Okay, this guy needs to get back to work because he's gonna... I mean, eventually he's gonna have to spend all of that technically. Although his gold is going up slowly because he's on 80. Just the unholy aura for gradients. What do we have here? 2 scroll, 3 scroll, plus 12, and then this.
The town
thing.
is under siege.
Yeah, Scower, this must not be very fun right now. Getting teamed quite hard. You need to be careful with this. This is gonna feed XP. When these Orc heroes start going higher and higher. Oh, this is AFK as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is that his only Shredder actually? Yeah, I don't see another one. He's not seeing that this is AFK. So Lelu's mining the main, plus 4 expos. And then Gradient's saving the main 6k plus 4 expos. So they're gonna catch up. I mean, Lelu already caught up to Scower.
A player's forces are under attack.
What? Oh yeah, it's too many items. Okay. Radiant went to 50 and now he's being attacked by 80. How does it feel? The problem with doing that to Gradients is that he now slams you until the end of the game. He will basically never stop going on you from here. So if you go for this, you better kill him. And I think it's not possible to kill an elf with this much gold and this many bases. Especially one that's able to hide wisps. Like Radiant has the experience with. So even if he kills everything here, now it's going to be extremely hard. And also, Lelu is going to jump on the opportunity to do something. So he should peace now. Yeah, Lelu's already sieging. Scower should peace right now. It's very hard to maneuver this type of games. I honestly don't know what Scower should have done here. Maybe he just had to keep sitting. Look at this, Lelu immediately on him. This is so tilting. If you're Scower, this is so tilting. You were attacked by 2, you finally attack one, and then the other one just jumps you immediately. Peace! If they don't peace, it's just a free win. For the free win king. He's mining the main. Better late than never, I guess. The detonation. Late's getting close to 6. Oh, that was sick. And Lelu drops to 73 supply. Radiant now on 72. Yeah, Gradient really hates when you snipe his main like this. So now I feel it's very likely he will suicide Scower. So Lelu in a prime position to win this game. Look at this. Left a lot of space around his main tree. Every hero gets an orb. Yeah, the panda doesn't get an orb. I wonder if that's normal. Maybe he just didn't want to get rid of any of the items. Maybe after he used the mana pot, he'll get an orb. And Lelu's still on Scour. I mean, Lelu's pretty confident against... he does have a really big bank. And I think he scouted perfectly with Al. So he's probably very confident against Gradient. So he's hoping they overteam the Orc and then he gets into the one-on-one with Gradient and then he can just win that. This might be one of those base races eventually. If everyone keeps balancing really well, but it's not that likely with Gradient being in the mix. You know, I know that as Orc, it's very tempting to sit and bank a lot of gold and ward the whole map and not do anything. But I feel like... Yo, Vidu, thank you very much for the resub. Welcome back, my dude. Much love. Thank you, mate. I feel like here, Scower, when he saw that the other side was pumping and was gonna fight, I really think he should have pumped and attacked Gradient. Because he might have been able to do enough damage that he can then force a piece out of Gradient for a long time and be in a really good spot. Because now he got a lot of gold, but then he just gets overteamed because of this. He's trying to piece. He's trying to piece, but this is the type of game where Gradient just never gonna reciprocate. So yeah, I feel like if you're a good player in FFA, it might be a better way to play, basically. You see the other side start fighting, immediately you pump and you start fighting, and you try to win your one-on-one as fast as the other side is winning theirs. And if you can do that, then you get into a one-on-one. Because you're a good player, you're confident in your one-on-one, and you just win from there. It's a different type of game plan. I know Scower likes to play with a big bank, but now he definitely put himself in a spot where he has to piece all the time and kind of hope that they're reasonable, which with Gradient is not always easy. Look at that monstrosity of a base here. And he could have done this with just the Priestess. This one and this one. That's actually 5, I think. If he does just the Priestess. Maybe close to it, and there's still this. They're actually not shopping a ton, I think. For auras and stuff. I would think True Shot is like super high priority. Lelu is quite on the level, by the way. What? 542. Oh my god. Radiant is almost 555. He's almost 655. The fuck is this? Priestess level 2, guys. Even his panda is not 5. I feel like this is a bit out of character for Lelu to attack this early, but I guess he just saw an opportunity, but he didn't get much XP from human. It kind of played against him that Gradient also went on human, because then the human left early, and then he didn't get to pump more, although he didn't have much bank left, because he delayed the extra expos a lot. This was a very shitty spawn for the Great Wall. Are we gonna start hiding down there? Does he send that back on? What the? Oh, he bought heal wards. I guess pretty good item to have here. Lelu is progressively adding more and more moonwells. 18 moonwells right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
12 here. Still keeping that 6k. It's gonna do the same. Keep adding more. I got the Priestess 5, by the way. Okay, Lelu gets Panda 5. Now Priestess maybe can get 3. Yeah, there it is. And everyone's kind of banking. Only Gradient's on 80 right now. Lelu 25k gold.
A player's forces are
How
under
does he
attack.
keep getting away with this? This is outrageous. And somehow they're not teaming him either. Like, how does he do it? Oh my god, he's gonna piss him. If they only knew, they would just team him right now. Like, kill his bases, take his gold. Look at this also. Like, he sees Gradient piss him. He's probably laughing his ass off. He's on 50. It's so sick how he keeps getting away with this. My god. Okay, so we made it to double Helm of Valor here. And 2 claws plus 12. So this blade has plus 39. So it's gonna crit very freaking hard in the fights. We already know that. TC, good items. Ring plus 5. Hellstone, very good. Shadow probably could use one more period. Only 825 hit points right now. Look at this. He hides in the corner. He hides in a corner where it's like the hardest to spot. Like, even if you send something, an owl, you won't see this on the minimap, I think. Like, it might be hard to see. And the thing is, he always complains about no chat, but I guarantee you Lelu doesn't hate no chat that much. Because here, if they could chat and they would spot this, they would team him. But now, even if one of them realizes, which is not even that likely, they might not even team him. Because the other guy wouldn't understand what's happening. Scower is also on 50 now. So only Gradient is on 80 and mining a lot. Getting taxed like crazy. Oh my god, he got a third class plus 12! 51! Holy shit. I think this is one of the scariest blades you'll ever see. Like, the only thing that could be scarier than this is if he gets a class plus 15. But on this map there isn't such a thing. Oh my god, this blade. So here, this is a part where in 3-way often they'll just mine out everything there is, then get rid of workers and then start pumping and taking turns fighting each other. Okay, Lelu was probably like, okay, I don't need to push it too much. 30k is probably enough to have mine on 50, and then now he goes back to 80. Max units. I mean, it kind of feels like he was getting away with it no matter what. He could have literally mined 50k, they were not going to attack him. But better safe than sorry. So Scower is the only one on 50 now, and he has 5.7 here, 8k here, 1k in the main, and 6k in the expo. Okay, so he has a lot of gold left to mine. And he's playing Dodge Al right now. They keep sending Al to his base to see if he's on 50. He's running around and trying to dodge them as much as possible. But he lost his shredder? Oh my god. He's gonna run out of wood. And also he's on 50 already, so he can't get a shredder right now. He would have to kill like 2 bats or something and then get a shredder. This is very risky. Because yeah, he's gonna get like, being on 50, he's gonna get up onto like 30k gold in no time. And then he's gonna have 2k lumber, which is not moving up. Lelu, 33,000 golds. Gradient just kind of increasing his base. Wait, did he? Gradient went 100 again. I don't know what it is about this map, but Gradient just... He loves to pump 100 and fight a lot. That was actually the map where he won his semi, right? I think, against Sheik and Wiz. Let me check. Yeah. Sheik, Wiz, and Ladziuk. Oh, and Lelu goes on Scower. I think Lelu realized Scower is on 50. Oh my god, 408. Show me the crits. 368. PC. Cyclones. Okay, the backline will be targeted. I think he realized targeting heroes is not the way. That's coming in. TP might get forced from the Night Elf here. Priestess 372 crits. Shadow has to use invuln. And hero target actually working really well. If he hex! If he hex! Well, okay, he didn't need to hex. I guess 2 crits of almost 400 each will do it. And Gradient went on Lelu. Oh my god, they're teaming Lelu. What is this alternate universe we're living in, guys? And now he tries to piece immediately. I think if you will realize that Lelu's getting teamed, he might stay on Lelu and try to take him out, because Scower actually... He has way better heroes than Gradient, I think.
Are under attack.
And he has same bank, so... But I think he's just trying to be greedy, probably. He wants to stay on 50 way more, and... He had a lot of golds. Oh, cancel the bets! Cancel the bets and get a Shredder! Oh my god. And he goes on Lelu, okay.
The town is under siege.
Lelu is so underleveled. Okay, I'd like to see how Lelu gets out of this one. Because right now it's 100 supply in his base. And I don't think he prepared too many wisps around the map. It will be a good time. Because this might be evac time here. Uproots. We've seen Lelu do some magic tricks. I think he's gonna need some more of those here. To get out this one. Okay. Radiant actually pulled back a little bit. If Scower knows there's a this here, he might catch it. And this is like the main wisp that are on the map. He has 0 Zeppelins set up. Lelu Resin Keeper. I think Lelu is just very good at accepting that his base is gonna die. So he tries to hold, but he also doesn't overcommit. And he's usually never gonna leave here with this type of gold. I would be shocked if that happened. But I'm a bit surprised that he's not sending wisps out on the map. Because if Gradient doesn't stop here, it's extremely bad for Lelu. One thing that he does well is that he doesn't try to piece too early. Like now, if he would try to piece now... Wait, what? I feel like if he would try to piece now, then Gradient would never accept. Yet somehow he just TP's out. What the fuck? Maybe Gradient scouted the whole map and then he saw like there was nothing left of Lelu. This is so fucking weird because with this base and his economy, I mean, there is more bank for Scower, but he would have a real shot at winning. Especially if he got all the XP from those heroes, but then he probably knows that Lelu will evacuate and then start teaming him. So to prevent that, he TP's out to try and make an ally out of Lelu. I cannot believe he had no wisp almost anywhere. What the? Like a bizarre scenario. Ooh, Khadgar. Alright, now we're talking. The Blade was the main hero that was like perfectly set for the game. But now that TC, Medallion, Khadgar, he's carrying a TP. Still double mana pot. He needs to use some of these and replace that with something else. It kind of sucks. I think even 1 mana pot is not really needed here. You have enough mana to go through the fight, especially now that he has Brilliance. Alright. That backline gonna melt. If you have some heal ward, now would be a good time. Okay, let's look at that blade. It's funny because Lelu is actually richer than both of them combined. So even though he has shit levels and his base got completely ravaged... Wait, what? He's gonna contest the expos of Gradient. That's actually risky because Gradient might just TP there and try and save one of those and then Lelu aggroed him again. Actually, lumber-wise, he's not doing amazing either. 8k? Yeah, okay, so he actually TPs.
Player's forces are under attack.
Because all the chimps died recently of Gradient, now he has to run all the way. He's back on 100, by the way. The biggest base. Still 6k in the main. Scower back on 50, trying to bank as much as he can. No gold in the main. Ooh, Lelu. Some important XP here, actually. We're gonna have to TP in a sec. Oh, the rejuve. That's clutch. Alright, so he has to get back. He has like 4 roost and that's it. It does feel like this is way too much gold to play a base race with. So I'm a bit surprised he didn't try to pump more. Maybe he was worried he would feed XP or something. Like he saw a full 100 supply army ready. And Scower is just warding the map consistently and chilling for now. He gave the brilliance to the shadow and... Oh, he gave one of the mana pot to the TC. Alright, so he mined out this one. Radiant is in high upkeep for a long time, but this still has some gold. He saved a little bit here, and then he still has the one in the main. Radiant's very good on this map, I guess. That keeper getting level 6 will be very important. So Lelu settles for the 7.5k gold base. Now he's like a multi-billionaire. He's still not pumping, he's kind of rebuilding his main base. Left side's gonna fight, so mass bats being pumped. And the lumber! Did he get a new shredder? Oh, he did, okay. He had to. I guess it's probably something he kept in mind the whole time. Yeah, Illusion's gonna do a lot of tanking here. Level 6 Shadow. Kinda dangerous movement here. Actually, Shadow, he has an invuln, I guess. He has to use it. Place it safe. That blade putting in work. Yeah, the Orc Tri-Hero here is so freaking good. You can buy potions now too. A bit of overcommitment on the Shadow, but if he gets it, I guess this was worth. X one of the chimps. Yes, TP. TP. Oh my god. He even dodges the breath. And now he should have a heal wave. Woo. I wonder if he should get Orb on TC here. Is that not necessary? I mean, it does feel like he has a lot of good items already. Maybe when he gets rid of those mana pods, but somehow... He didn't even use the one now. It's fucking sick. Like, these mana pods... I've started selling them sometimes. Nowadays. Because it feels like you never need them. The fights don't last that long. It's kind of rare. Okay, 1.5 here. Lelu. Doing his best impression of Jeff Bezos. Remember, he was 7.5k here, and he's still... richest. He did spend to rebuild like a whole main base. And he's scouting consistently with the Al. I wonder if the Great Wall regrets playing human. Maybe you should have picked Elf. Should have blended in a little more.
A player's forces are under attack.
Holy shit. That is so insane. Like, it's crazy too, because like now when he keeps leveling, his crit will just keep going higher. I think the highest I've seen crit was 460, I believe. I think it was, or maybe 430. I think 460. But here was already hitting like 398 and stuff. Okay, Lelu is pumping 74. These levels, though, they're... Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe he thinks as long as he gets ultimates, you kind of have to do with what you've got. in this type of game. What he's got is just these lower levels. Did he not see? Hey, he don't have a ward on this side. He has enough towers that this can buy time. It's actually scary to attack burrows because Spike's gonna do a shitload of damage. I feel like I would be a very bad orc, because I would be so tempted to always pump a shitload of bats, fight, but then I would get too many levels from these air units, and then I would get overteamed. Because make no mistake about it, like Scower now, if he would keep pumping bats and do this, he would be like, by now he would be 888, and then that's the one-way ticket to overteam city. Like if when an orc gets 888 here, those elves are gonna be like, alright, fuck this guy, we need to kill him before we do anything. So either you can snowball from there, but against Gradient and Lelu, you're not really snowballing ever. Especially on this map. They're gonna hide very well, they might take the island, it's just gonna be very shitty. I wonder why Gradient went 100. It does feel like it would have been better for him to just mine, even on 80, even though it wasn't optimal. Mine out everything and then start pumping. He would have had a way bigger bank. Like now we see, compared to the other two, it feels like he's broke. But he does have a super strong main. And also they can tell he's Gradient, so maybe they underestimate him and they never really team him much. Yeah, Medallion on Shadow is actually really good. Strength and Intel, so now he's up to 1k HP. Gradient on the chase, that bear might be... Is he not fighting? But they're gonna go on Scower, what the fuck? I mean, this is a moment in the game here where it's very hard to figure out what to do. I think. Because you can't see the banks, like we see all the numbers, they're just gonna have to guess for themselves. Oh shit. No, it was an accident, man, it was an accident! I think he... Wait, did he mean to lose that? He might have meant to lose that. I don't see why else he would have been there. But Lelu, he has 28k and 10k. Oh, he's still mining lumber, right? He has wisps.
A town is under siege. A player's forces
Okay, Scower is gonna get teamed for a while. He needs to get some burrow in advance here so he can make 100. Oh, there he is. And he has not really any hidden peons. But with the base that reinforced and his bank, he should be able to make enough bats that he can hold. Oh, a nice bit of XP here. Keep her very close to 6 now. And yeah, we are approaching the last gold on the map being gone very soon. This is like mostly this 5k. And then Gradients, having fallen down to 78, now he's mining what's in the main base. I want to see those crits. And that's only because I'm not in the game, because if I was in the game, trust me, I would be dreading those crits. 3 claws plus 12 is just absurd. A lot of Wind Riders. Maybe the game plan becomes you detonate the... I mean, he has enough bats to detonate everything. But I wonder if Elf had more here. Would he detonate the Hippos and then let the Wind Riders fight? Against Tinker Panda, that's going to be not a very good army, to be honest. Against Till, that's good, because he doesn't have double AoE, and he's under-leveled. But against Radiance... How much gold was there? 700. Oh, it's not down-rooted. You can still bring it back. Okay, so Leluaami is still working on his lumber economy. Wait, what? What the? Okay, Gradient's he's the wild dog this game. He's just fighting everyone. He just lost an expo from Scower, so I feel like he should have been on high alert from Scower, but instead he TPs across the map and he's like, I want that gold. And now they might team him. What the? I mean, he has a big base. Oh my god, this game is all over the place. I feel like they're all playing pretty well. It's actually, I have no idea who wins from here. Like, it's Lelu in a 3-way, so it should be him, but he's so underleveled. This is kind of the part where I feel like Lelu's best move might be to mid the orc, piece with him, and make him go on gradients. Together. But against the orc, one-on-one, even though he has a sick bank, I don't think he wins. Because like even 10k difference, those heroes are just too strong. So he needs to team gradient for a while maybe. I mean, in this scenario, it kind of feels like what happens next doesn't matter much, as long as they don't overteam someone. They can always keep balancing after that. But it's very hard to pick what to do, is what I feel. Yeah, Lelu actually has... invest almost nothing in towers. Compared to Gradient. Stop mining. Because he went 91. And he really wanted that gold here. It's kind of scary for Scower to only have one main base. Like if they were to attack him together and take him out, but it's too risky for them. Like if they did that, whoever he fought and killed a lot of stuff off would have no chance to win, pretty much. Sometimes people will still do it. Okay, they do probably TPs here. Ooh, that was close. He was hoping for a miracle kill on the Tinker for XP. But he's actually gonna end up losing a bunch, and... where's the word here? Here. Okay, so he doesn't see the fight. How the fuck is Lelu winning this? I think he's too anti-air heavy, but it should be good against this army. He's just kinda out-microing Gradient. Oh, he didn't retransform the Tinker. Oh my god, he has Priestess 6! Awful! Goes for the Keeper. I mean, he knows there's gonna be a TP, maybe? Oh my god, he waited a long time to TP. Holy shit. So Gradient now has Starfall. What the fuck is going on in this game? And he's on 61. How much? 2k? Yeah, no gold here. Oh, this died, yeah. Scower running around the map with 118k behind. He has words literally everywhere. Look at that straight line. He sees pretty much everything. There's a cheeky wisp. So Lelu having to repump 68 supply. I'm honestly very curious how Lelu gets out of this one, because yes, he has a huge bank, but he's so fucking underleveled. Like 654.
A town is under siege.
What the hell is this? It feels like he's so underleveled. Yeah, overall he's 4 levels behind the Gradients. Yeah, same actually. Scower and Gradient have same levels. He's 5 levels behind, overall behind both of them. And basically, he has 1 ultimate against triple ultimates against both of them. That's very hard to circumvent and actually do well. Because, like, usually, let's say, like, you're many levels behind, then your gold advantage should be that what allows you to, like, make more armies and then win through army and golds. But now, everybody has, like, a kind of big bank. So how is he ever gonna fight anyone and do well enough in the fights? So is the answer then to play some sort of base race? It doesn't feel like this is the type of game that will go into a base race now. They haven't even really hidden anything. Nobody's trying to set up an island. I wonder how many peons you should keep here. Maybe 3 is okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gradient trying to piece? I don't think so. He's gonna consider it. Where's his army? Oh, he's across the map.
player's forces are under attack.
And this is like the last gold rush. They literally competed all the time for this, and now Gradient's retaking it. Lelu might kill it. I think if Lelu... If he goes for 100, like super hippo heavy, and he then fights Gradient, he might be able to get a lot of XP if I'm killing all his air. Oh shit, that might be the plan here. Yeah, he's gonna take the fight. Tranquility activated immediately. Starfall on the other side. Oh my god, the Starfall damage. I don't know if Tranquility can out-heal. Oh, he stabs the Priestess, right? I was like, wait. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa! Hello! You got the Tinker! Oh my god! Was that intentional? The Priestess is gonna die! What the? I thought he made a huge mistake forgetting his army, but somehow his army is wrecking behind. Panda transforms. What the? And now Gradient is like, he's kinda broke, and he's gonna have to spend his bank on reviving heroes, because he's gonna be in a panic. But, I mean, I don't know how Lelu wins against Orc. Like, if he makes it to 1v1 against Orc, I don't think he has a shot. Ow. Oh my god, Windwalk. Don't tell me he catches that. That was bizarre. It honestly looked like a mistake leaving this army behind, but somehow he killed a whole bunch of stuff. Although he lost stuff too. It's more important for him to trade than it is for Gradient. Because he needed levels way more. And now that Panda... I think you're to level 7, right? With the 2 kills. Yeah. So now his Panda is his most level. He's almost 8. The Priestess is still super under leveled because he has to staff it out. Scower might pounce on Gradient now. He sees the altar. And Gradient doesn't have much army, but he does have a shitload of Moonwells. Okay, he should be pumping now, though. Trying to piece, but... yeah. He has no anti-air. Oh my god. Well, he has no anti-air as in Hippos and Talons, but he does have Rocket's Breath. Tinker... Why did he transform? What the fuck? Oh my god, oh my god, Panda! Snaps! Oh! Oh! Oh my god! He must have gone down to like no HP. How did he survive? Priestess almost back out. Remember, he has Starfall as well. Why is he not pumping? You're fucking dying, man. Like Hippos. He even found time to saturate this amount. Okay, he could have needed those talents. And Lelu is not really scouting right now. But he's pumping. Scower behind this 18k, so same bank as Lelu now. But if he kills this whole base, his heroes are going to be completely out of control. Yeah, Rocket Breath is not doing enough because there is a Shadow level 6 and Hill Wards. Just needed a lot of anti-air. A bit far, I mean... Oh, there was Purge, I guess. Even if he had had an anti-magic potion, I could have gotten Purged and Hexed. And Lelu not really... Why does he have an owl with his army? He should be scouting this right now. This guy's getting pickled. Okay, actually he's taking a lot of damage now. Yeah, the air's gonna die very fast. Radiant finally won the tug of war here for this base. He sends James across. He's actually gonna really damage the main of Scower unless he detonates on these. I don't think Gradient has many Wisp on the map either. Okay, finally, this is gonna get scouted. And this should send Lelu immediately towards Scower. And now they're gonna team his ass really hard. And he has no Zeppelin on the map from what I can see, and peons. 18k. If he starts losing burrows, that might supply block him too. Okay, Scower needs to piece gradients really badly, otherwise... I guess Lelu found a way to win. Just sit until they suicide each other, maybe.
A player's force.
Alright, here we go. Oh, the army is AFK. Okay, no more bats. He needs to pump. 18k, dude. Blade Storm. TC's not really stomping either. He's full mana. What the fuck? Send the TC in and repeat stomp. Shadow. He's gonna lose it. Oh my god. What the fuck? And now Lelu's getting XP. Put the peons in the burrow. Yeah. Restarted Shadow. Not having Shadow is so bad. Everything's low. That will literally roast everything. And Gradient is not really helping. I mean, don't get me wrong, Scower has bank, but he's close to dying here. He has no buildings or peons out on the map. 43 out of 61. Needs to heal really bad. We make some casters too. There it is. 2 shamans, 2 doctors. How the fuck are those peons not in the burrows? Okay, so TP is forced. 368. Lelu with 18k, Scower 16k, Gradient 7.7 and still mining from this one. But Gradient has no base. He's pretty much in full base race mode, which, because he has a Tinker, is actually okay, I guess. You know what I feel would be really nice on this overlay? Here's flags up there. Maybe I should prepare that for next matches. Little flags. I think that might be a good idea.
A player's forces are under attack.
Probably can't do it right now because I would have to tab for a while, but for next tournament. In Poland, Germany, Finland.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, you pissed off Gradient, my guy. It's really hard to piss him from there. You took out his base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Priestess level 5. Lelu, Lelu, show me your magic tricks. How do you win this game? That's one of the things I don't like about FFA is that 3-way, it's almost always better to not do anything like Lelu kind of did. Like he didn't do much. Sat, led the other 2 overfight. It's far too often the key to victory and that's not that fun. $100 on the line, guys, for the winner of this game. $100. Big shout out to Rudy who donated 200 towards the prize pool. And we had EP who donated 100. And finally Razor who donated 100 as well, which will go towards next tournament. If you guys want to support the tournament and the prize pool, you can do !Ape tournament in the chat and there is a Matcherino link. And if somebody wants to donate, then all of the money that's donated is always going towards hosting more tournaments. And every one of those tournaments so far, they've had $100 on the line. And I would love to keep on organizing more. After the third one, like this is the finals of the second one. After the third one, I will take a bit of a break. But then they will be back with 4th later on. The third one is actually very advanced right now. 3 semifinals have been played, and the last semifinals is Wednesday. And then once that's played, we can schedule the finals immediately, perhaps for the week after. Next week I will be traveling a bit, by the way. I'm visiting Rotti in Netherlands for a few days, next weekend pretty much. Scower is not enough wood. Yeah, you're right, actually. I think that's why he's still at Peons and mining. But now, are they inside of the burrows or did he lose all of them? He was gonna go pillage. Elu is like, not on my watch. You know, free XP. Elu on 85.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Gradient kind of rebuilding all over the map. 34 out of 90. Where's there still some gold here? What the fuck? So Scower repumps. I think Scower could try to snowball from here because his zeros are that strong. The problem is that Gradient is a cockroach. He's gonna have buildings everywhere. It's very hard to eliminate. And then if Scower goes on Lelu, then Gradient intervenes. So it's like very hard to choose what to do. I think ideally... Okay, he's trying to piece Gradient. So I think he would like to be able to start fighting Lelu by himself. I was gonna say ideally if he cannot piece Gradient, he should try and catch him, force TP, and then go on Gradient. But Gradient, then go on Lelu. But Lelu has a huge base, it's very hard to attack into. It's just so hard to choose what to do here. That's the trick about FFA. If he could know he can fight him out on the map though, that might be better. Because he can blow up a lot of this air. I feel like he's maybe too Wind Rider heavy though. I kind of feel like 3-4 Wind Riders would be enough and the rest in bats. Like he really needs to blow up all the air. Okay, a bit of a move command here. Bats went too far as well. Okay, Deto's on the air finally. How to follow the fight, not gonna lie. The army was on move command for a bit too. Cyclone doing work. Holy shit. There, Hill Wave. He didn't Blaze Storm yet, did he? Alright, CC going in for the snow. A bit slow with some of this. He actually gets the Priestess. 440! 440! 468! Oh my god, that's the most I've ever seen. I had never seen more than 468. I think it was 460 the biggest I had seen. And mind you, he can get level 9 and then 10, which will give him even more. Oof. 1 hit points. The one that got away. Is he confident enough to attack into Moonwells? Oh, he was trying to catch him out on the map. But there is no TP? Priestess being remade. Whose owl are these? Oh, there must be Gradients. So Gradient sees this. And he must be thinking about maybe attacking Orc.
A player's force.
He should... Oh my god, he can make... Oh my god, he can make shims. He's still at the roost. He must have remade tier 3 somewhere. Wait, do you need tier 3 to remake roost? To remake chimps? Oh, he dodged the breath. That was sick. I feel like he's not stomping enough. How do you die with mana here? Shadow. Oh my god, is he finally gonna use the mana pot? Holy shit, it happened, guys. And he still has the one on the TC, by the way. Moonwell's almost fully out. Their stuff. He can't ult. Stomp last second. Okay, staffs. Fucking hell. He's got full HP mana back. Okay, so Scower is losing everything. 444. Can we see higher than 468? He's now level 9. He was level 8. What the fuck was that? A fucking laser beam tranquility that lasted a millisecond. 412. Okay, well that's... Keeper is not having too much fun. The Priestess is like, why the fuck am I even out? He did add drums, by the way. 436. Zero is so stupid. And Gradient is just kind of chilling. He's mining the last gold on the map, pumping chimps that I think he's going to hide, but I don't think he can win a base race against Orc. And Scower still has 8.5k. It's very tricky, right? Like, if you're Gradient here, you have owls so you can scout a lot, but you don't know the banks. Like, if Scower has 1k gold here, or like 2k, you should let Lelu die. And then you can just base race maybe and win. But if Scower has gold, then you need to save Lelu and get his help. So it's very hard. You can... Getting it perfectly right is almost impossible. So you need to try and guess as close as possible to getting it right. Now Lelu's gonna start rebuilding on the map. Maybe Lelu shouldn't even have... He should have evacuated here and then tried to counter. Kind of let his base die. But taking this much damage... Now for Gradient, it's very clear that Lelu is not that much a threat. For now, because Orc is just looking so scary with those heroes. So you cannot transform the disadvantage that you have of losing everything and losing your main into an advantage. I don't know why he's doing this. It's like a very risky, like, trying to piece. I don't think Scower is interested. Scower is in snowball mode right now. For Scower to piece, he would have to be attacked by Gradient, but I think Gradient's happy to be remaking 100s, being left alone. When was the three-way created here? Was it? It must have been like 15 minutes. I feel like this happens in too many games. 15 minutes does feel like a little bit early, like 15 to 16.
A player's forces are under attack.
You almost never see a three-way at like 30 minutes. Yeah, that's why you don't do this. Blaze it, guys. Blaze it. It's funny, Gradient is even following him with this, so he sees perfectly everything that's happening. And Scower knows that Gradient knows. I'm a bit surprised he's not going to 100 here. Okay, there we go. Now TP is gonna be forced. Powerful even, what the fuck? I think, does he not have a TP? No, he does. He actually has no mana, what the fuck? Well, I guess it's not like a proper fight. Oh my god, the priestess, the priestess! Woo! Fucking hell. The priestess saw her whole life flash right before her eyes.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Lelu kind of gets bailed out. But he has 12k. This is his comfort zone. Like from here, this is smooth sailing for Lelu. Maybe toilet? I mean, 75 minutes in. The rules are that after 60 minutes, if somebody needs to go toilet, they can. Yeah, fucking Gradient didn't read the rules or follow it. I'm gonna tell them. I honestly don't know who's winning here. It feels like Scower is in a good spot, but it's Lelu in a three-way. Am I still underestimating Lelu? Because he's so under-leveled. I guess he caught up, to be honest. Holy shit, he's 875. Okay, never mind. kinda caught up. He's only 2 levels behind Gradient now. He was 5 levels behind earlier. But Scower is the one with the very scary levels. And inventories as well. I think Unholy Aura on top of Endurance is crazy. Like the speed that you have to chase on the map is just nuts. And then Gradients, he does have Unholy and Endurance as well. So he has pretty good speed. He has boots on 2 of his 3 heroes. And Lelu has boots on every hero. So usually in late game FFA, that's kind of how it goes here. You can run around very easily. And we might actually head into a proper base race here. If we look at the minimap, it's like Gradient is scattered all over the place. Lelu still has kind of a big base. I just told him do a countdown. This guy just doesn't fucking listen. My god. Radiant. This guy's living on another planet. That would be a nice ult to get eventually here. It might be helpful. Especially in case of a base race situation. Radiant, maybe I'm counting him out way too much. Because, of course he has no bank. But he, in terms of base race, he's actually very well spread out on the map already. And he has this. He has 100 already. And I think he's going to keep this hidden for a long time too. It feels like this might still be anybody's game. And the Antkeeper being remade. Another Zeppelin. Yeah, Graydon's very well ready for a base race. Yeah, there's not going to be an easy win today. 76 minutes in. Still, we got a bunch of gold to work with for all players, all armies. And this might be one of those base races that goes down to the last few buildings here. That's what happens when we're playing for $100. People are playing like their lives depends on it. I think Scower having bank here and 90 supply and these heroes is probably confident. He thinks if he can finish Lelu, he just wins against Gradient. And he might be right. He's gonna go hard on Lelu again. Okay, Panda is to transform. Hex on time. Oh my god, the Hex Storm tempo. 400 crit. Oh my god. Wait, what? He almost looked like he died actually. He needs to kill the back line. Like, it's very expensive for Elf if he starts using casters, but there's just too much army. I mean, chimps are gonna spawn in the middle of fucking mass bats here. He cancels. Okay, so Lelu, it's time to rebuild. And then he can use this as an advantage to now really team hard against Scower. I agree with the move by Scower to go for this, but now he needs to understand that now they're gonna team him fucking hard and really try to eliminate him. But he has great heroes to catch them. He has Hex Stomp against those heroes, like obviously only the Tinker you can't really get. Okay, he has to TP. So Lelu keeps getting bailed out. They're all playing really well, guys. I'm impressed. So he has to TP. He couldn't have staffed because there was a Raider. And this was still not... This was still not pillage, by the way. You can send a Raider there now. What the fuck was that guy doing here? Yeah, so now it's for the elves. It's very clear they have to team this guy. Because he's like... He has a big army and he was clearly trying to snowball. But yeah, so Scower, he has a very scary army, but he's in a base race against 2 Night Elves, which is literally anyone's nightmare. Yo, Spirits Action, what's up, my dude? How are you doing? Blade level 10, guys. 4264 plus 51. Yeah, good fucking luck. I want to see if we get a crit higher than 468 like we saw earlier. Yo, Spirius, thank you so much for the resub, my dude. Welcome back. Much love to you. Hope all is well. Happy holidays, my dude. Scower needs to like... He's probably gonna have to spend a lot of gold on TPs here. He should probably invest in a staff. He can fake TP with the staff a couple times to force them back. Ooh. He's not that much anti-air actually, holy shit. He has Wind Riders as well. Okay, TP's back. Okay, very nicely done if he gets away. Staff salvage and snare! Oh my god, okay. Well, that's the TP. That's gonna be costly. The Gradient is also almost fully out of gold. So he can't really keep doing this. And because he has no keeper, he can't heal very well, but he does have some Moonwells around the map. That's really hunting every building that they can out on the map. Yeah, Scower might just win. If he can defend well enough, and he has wards everywhere. So they need to, like, the elves need to non-stop work to kill all the wards. And somehow, maybe they should group up and attack together, but they don't even have army. I think 6 heroes against this, they will get murdered. I mean, they have army, but he's not going to use this. If Gradient will bring this and Lelu will bring 3 heroes, they could kind of damage Scower enough. But then it would feel like maybe Lelu gets the win in the base race. Or Gradient gets the win if they overteam Scower, because he still has army. And Lelu doesn't. Oh, he has no TP. Oh my god, the speed. Endurance level 3 and Unholy Aura. Good fucking luck getting away. Like, these units will just keep catching up, and he has no staff. The cooldown might be up soon. Like 30 seconds or something. It's funny because he has Endurance himself, but that's like less than level 1, right? As the items. It's a TP. Tries to staff. He's actually gonna get the staff through. Okay, nicely done. Lelu is pumping possibly a hidden army as well. I don't know if he means to fight with this one. They're trying to send stuff to his base, but Scower has a lot of vision. It's actually very important. He needs to keep warding, like middle, bottom. Any avenue that goes to his main, he needs to see them coming through, because then he can start running immediately. Then he won't have to keep using TPs. And I think he might realize that this is the area he hasn't checked yet. Finds another tree here. Man, I've seen it. Oh shit! Well, that might be costly. Oh, 6 heroes maybe? And snare. Oh, Lelu was a bit slow. Maybe he was too scared, but now he's gonna be the one that gets caught. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Hex. The Hex. Finance the Hex. Wait, how is he doing only 100 crit? What the fuck? Oh my god, that was close. This guy is actually losing units. What the fuck? The panda just came in alone. Level 9. Oh my god, 428. I guess he had it binded. Hey, what the fuck? It must be so tempting to breath this guy. Yeah, that would be very bad. Are both claws plus 15? No, there is no claws plus 15 on this map. It's 3 claws plus 12 on the blade. And 2 Helm of Valor. So he has 42, 64 plus 51. And then remember that this guy can get bloodlusted, and he will get bloodlusted. So yeah, he's a monster. Agility 40 plus 10. We can look at gradients to compare. Agility 28 plus 5. Priestess level 7. Oh, they can almost see each other. So now they're gonna go for his main. We got an altar being remade down here. Hey, why is he not pillaging? I guess he thought maybe that would get caught again. Scower using almost his last gold here. Okay, so he TP's back. I think he saw them coming with the wards, but then they have owls, so they literally see everything. Okay, he doesn't see this path. I'm a bit surprised there was no island attempted.
A town is under siege. The player's forces are under attack.
Oh shit. You better stuff right now, my guy. Oh, does he give up the chase? Oh, he's getting sieged here. Oh, he has no TP. Scour down to 1600 gold. So he can only afford a few more town portals. And Gradient is so good at getting out. That one Raider is so important. He has two actually. If he had staffed immediately, I think he'd get out. Or even now. Okay. Oh my god, it's gonna be close. Why does it only do 100? I don't understand. Oh, because he counts as like something different? Oh my god, Alta almost dead. And I think Scour's no peons out on the map either. And his supply blocked 78 out of 61. Does he have any peon? Oh my god, he has no peons. Guys, I think Scour is gonna get eliminated. It's so dumb too, because he can only defend. Literally, if he moves out of his base at any time, he's immediately getting countered. But the problem is that if he prepares Zeppelins, then this might catch, you know, his Zeppelins. But it feels like you have to do it anyway. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. He could actually... Yeah, that's smart. He leaves the army at home. He needs to land a perch.
A town is under siege.
Oh, it's because Windwalk, right? Windwalk is capped at 100. That's why he gets 100. It's a short cooldown. Hey, staff. Yeah. Oh shit, he's stuck.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he remaking Panda yet? Oh, there it is. Came back out. Oh my god, he was almost in range. How many Moonwells? 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's already used. I cannot believe Scower might die. Okay, Gradient tries to piece Scower, but Scower is not having it.
A player's forces are under
I kind of feel like maybe you should have taken this, because then you can hunt Lelu freely. But I guess a piece at this stage doesn't mean much. He knows that even if he pieces Gradient's still gonna go on him the moment he goes on Lelu. Almost an hour and a half into the game. Ooh, okay, nice gold, but I mean, he has no peon. I got a gold. 1, 2. 3 more golds. 1 gold. It's going up, guys. There's all of this to pillage. The problem is that every time he does this, that's going to be another TP. He has no TP? Scow, what the fuck? I mean, is he that confident Wind Riders can hold? Yo, Access Anolan, thank you so much for the resub.
Missed you casting. You should do more of this.
Thank you so much, my dude. Much love. Well, I'm organizing tournaments all the time these days in FFA and casting every match. But yeah, usually it's like 2 games a week or 3 games max. But it does give me the opportunity to cast some games. I appreciate you, my dude. Thank you. Yeah, Wind Riders on their own. I'm not really liking these odds because this Panda is gonna incinerate them. I guess maybe you can make a peon soon. Keeps losing units. which I feel like he definitely might need. Alright, the elves are on the hunt for this orc. He still doesn't have a TP. He's gonna run. I mean, he has good speed, but he kind of needed to be there a bit earlier. That's funny. Gradient actually starfalls the elf heroes here. He has the mana for Blade Storm, but the heroes are not really clumps. Laugh on time. A lot of this base is gone now. I feel like he should have left the casters at home. He didn't need the cast, or maybe bring one doctor, one shaman, but leave the rest at home. Because if he had heal word with the Wind Riders here, that would have been a lot better. They could actually withstand the panda much better. Of course, you can kill the heal word, but that's still gonna do a bit of healing. And then imagine if he gets a staff on the shadow. Then he could just staff the shadow and start heal waving the Wind Riders. I really think Staff of Tele in this scenario is like super valuable. Especially because he's got plenty of gold for it. He's getting even more. So these are small things that you can do in a base race like this. Because like, make no mistake about it, this game has become a base race for a while now. These are small things you can do that will help you tremendously, I think. Oh, you might do it. Or maybe it's a TP or... I guess an invuln he doesn't really need, I think. He doesn't buy anything. Yeah, I really think a staff here would be incredible. He could run around the map with one raider and 3 heroes, 1 shaman, 1 doctor, and then leave the rest at home. Obviously heroes are scary, so we need to staff 1 or 2 heroes back home. Imagine if he got triple staff. But then yeah, he has to get rid of one of the Helm of Valor or Claws, but still, it's worth it. I think triple staff gives you a free town portal every... What's the cooldown of staff? Like 90 seconds or something? I'm gonna look that up. We're on the chase. Staff of Teleportation at 90 seconds. So every minute and a half you get a free town portal. I mean, I say that, but it's 450. You pay 450 for 3 staff. And then 1, 2, 3, you triple staff. I think actually if he does that, he could literally be out on the map with only these 3 heroes. He's meant to catch, right? With the speed that he has Unholy Aura and Endurance Aura level 3. He should be able to catch Elf heroes, I feel like, but it's... Maybe it's only an impression, because so far he wasn't able to catch much.
Forces are under attack.
I thought you said $100. Yes, because it's $100 to win per tournament. There's multiple tournaments. This is tournament number 2. Tournament number 1 was won by Wiz a while back, and tournament number 3 is currently ongoing. So if somebody donates $200, that sponsors not 1 tournament, but 2 tournaments. Oh yeah, the tournaments are capped at $100 prize pool.
A player's forces are under attack.
The raiders finally get caught. It's actually a bit upsetting for a Scower, I'm sure.
Is under siege.
Because I think he would have loved to get a little bit of extra gold. Lelu might just kill those buildings to make sure they don't get pillaged. But now that sends Scower in this direction, and he leaves his base kinda exposed. And because he lost more burrows, he still cannot make a peon, I think. He still has no peon. It is to somehow fight and lose units, but they're never gonna give him a fight. They're just gonna keep going for his base all the time like they're doing. Okay, he's on the intercept course right now. And like he could send... Oh, he doesn't have bats actually anymore. Fuck. What else? Maybe he could have sent bats around to try and snipe buildings, but then heroes can defend against that. Base racing against elves, guys. That's not the dream. This is why I think when Scower scouted that the right side started fighting, I think he should have stopped banking. He should have made units,
Player's forces
gone for the throat here. That would have been a way quicker and maybe simpler game. Of course, Radiant's still probably going to be able to rebuild eventually, but the game might look very... It's a much easier game to snowball than the one he was in now, where they both have banks. If you're trying to snowball, that is. Yeah, Lelu's killing this so it cannot get pillaged. A lot of very advanced moves this game.
A town is under siege.
Scower with 10-9-9. And he has a bunch of pet animals following him around.
Player's
This
forces
is so fucking obnoxious. They're literally invincible. And even though they're silent, you can hear the elves whisper in your ears, I can see you, I can see you, I can see you. You can do nothing about it. I don't know if Lelu's trying to see a TC level 10 and Shadow level 10, but that's gonna happen if you keep feeding trance. Lelu, how many chimps is that? Lelu has 4 chimps and 4 crows. Radiant has 8 chimps, 4 hippos, and 4 crows. So 8 chimps is actually pretty legit here to have.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Scower needs to find a way to fight, but they just won't let him. I think Staffs of Stele here is really what would allow him to do well, maybe. Okay, breaks the entangle. He lands some filthy crits. Oh shit. Okay, well, I guess that works. Blocking, he's letting the illusion hit and blocking with a real one. That's funny. If this guy would Bloodlusted, he could just permanently hit. And keep purging. Okay, he sent the army after.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
408. Oh, that's the illusion, right? Wait, is that the last one? No, there's 2. Oh, he's trying to follow the earth so that when the ulti finishes, it will land on the earth. Oh my god, he's gonna get it too, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lelu, where is his priestess? I think priestess has no staff anyway. Hey, Panda, can you TP? Oh, he can TP? Oh my god. If you don't have a TP, where is he going?
Town is under siege.
There. And now Scour is on the hunt for buildings again. But there is quite a few of them. Gradient, 451 gold. Lelu, 3.6k. Still on 42 supply, so he's really saving every wisp that he can for rebuilding. And now he has to remake Keeper. Oh, I think he might have been supply blocked for a second. The 100 is the Windwalk break damage. Yeah, yeah. Almost feels silly to Windwalk, but I guess you have to catch up to the whatever hero. You're probably hoping you land a Purge second hit and then you start critting hard as well. Maybe sending units around the map, like, I mean, he only needs like 2 doctors, so sending units around the map to... Like, he could send the Wind Riders to find buildings, and then if they die, he can remake a peon. Unless he's confident enough his main is not gonna die, but when I look at this, and I see a base race against 2 health, I'm like, this is dying. There's no fucking way this is gonna live. I just don't see how, like...
Town is under
So maybe send the Wind Riders around the map to snipe buildings, let them fucking die. and then get a peon. He's gonna need a peon almost 100%. I'm positive on that. It's shocking there's no staffs being used. Triple staff here is so freaking good. Like if you're ahead and you have those heroes, I really think that could have made the game maybe for him.
A town is under siege.
What do you guys think is winning?
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, Lelu trying to piece gradients. I guess he's hoping he's gonna uproot for a second, which will confirm there is peace. But Gradient not really doing much. Okay, I guess he stands next to his buildings. That's good enough. And the problem with Scower, for Scower, is that he's getting stalked by quadruple owl 24/7. So there is nowhere he can go in secret. It's a no chat game, but they know. Wait, what?
Are under attack.
The blade alone. The blade alone killed the priestess. And now he's gonna get the panda, or maybe force a TP. Okay, no, he's gonna get staffed. You invested on the. Oh my god, the blade might die. The blade might die in his supply block. He's trying to sell something. Get TP. Move on. Dog, you need to get out of here. He's gonna have to TP. That's his last gold, guys. He has 700 gold behind
A
this.
player's forces are under attack.
I can't believe the blade went alone on the hunt. That guy's a monster. So we still have Tri-Hero. All those hidden schemes. Remember, it's 8 of them. Talents, Hippos. More anti-air than Lelu has, actually. I think the elves are like so short on buildings and they're being hunted. Lelu does have make to remake quite a few buildings. That would be an insane win by Lelu. Like, I mean, I know he's had some crazy wins before, but if he won this one, that was definitely not a free win, I tell you that much. Fucking hell, I'm the first one to talk about free wins and stuff, but that's... Whoever wins this, that was not a free win. Even if somebody suicides at the end, like they've had, all of them have had to work so freaking hard in this game. That's a sick tree right there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, Shadow getting close to 10. And Blade's still on the hunter. Okay, those get a staff. He sold one of the claws. Oh shit. Oh shit. He should have waited until it stopped moving. I guess it's okay too. Image. Can't land the block. He's trying to go for a surround. Okay, Panda is gonna get targeted. And the army's on the way. Still being stalked by 4 owls. He knows that's up there. He finds another tree. He really wants the heroes, I think. Some of these have to be gradients. He's still not going for the main. They could slowly keep damaging the fortress and then get him revealed. If they kill this before he has one more peon, then he can never remake a peon. That would be a disastrous scenario. I will play poker tonight at from 10 PM. But until then, it's going to be War 3, so... 3 more hours of War 3, most likely gameplay. Maybe I'll take a break in between and play a VOD for a bit to eat. Okay, I'm going to do some tournament poker tonight on Coin Poker. He might need Bloodlusts. What the? And this priestess, no mana. Spamming owls very consistently. We haven't seen crit more than 468, right? I mean, that's already an absurd number. We're probably not going to see it now because you got rid of one of the claws. Did he have a word? Oh yeah, he saw him with this, maybe. Yeah, both posturing towards his main. If this was chats, I think they might be able to team Scower a lot better than they are now, so it kind of really plays in his favor. Everybody voted no chat, by the way, except Lelu. Lelu was the only one to vote chat.
A player's forces are under siege.
Alright, that's gonna be a TP, I think. Lelu's still working with 3k golds. He might ulti. Yeah. He immediately tries to get out. You know what he could do here? He could send one of the avatars away and then attack the main base with the earth. But then once the earth transforms back into the panda, he TPs out. But now the earth is gonna get chased down and he might lose panda again like he did earlier. He's got the X already pressed here and then he's gonna hex immediately. Oh my god. Hey, what the fuck? Oh, he's a magic immune, right? He walked right past the trap. That should live. Oof, the shockwave. Oh, I forgot about shockwave. Alright, Gradient, the opportunist. That's a TP forced. Unless he's staff net. That should be TP. Can he catch him? Scower 52 out of 31. He needs to lose those fucking Wind Riders for sure. Maybe even all his casters. They don't matter much anyway. He doesn't have to fight any real armies. But then if he would have to fight this with just heroes, I mean, he might still be able to hold. His heroes are that scary. This feels like he's bound to die eventually here. I guess the doctors is what he has to keep. But the shamans, I mean... If he lost all the Wind Riders and then some of his casters, he would be able to remake a peon. But then now he's kind of broke. He does have items to sell though.
A player's force
Like that ring plus 5. The fucking mana pot is still there. What did I tell you? And because by then he would be under 50, he would sell it for full price as well. Everything else he probably should keep. I guess maybe the mana pendant he could get rid of because he has brilliance. It does feel like Scower should be getting ready more to rebuild. I think a Tiny would be incredible as well. Like if he had a Tiny in his inventory, like if his base is about to die, he just drops that. You cannot land a Purge with the crit, right? When you break Windwalk, I think. And these owls are fucking crazy. I feel like Scower is gonna not be very happy about owls after the game. Because he definitely got stalked this entire time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, they even get rid of words as well. Goes for the panda. But you don't want to go for the. You want to go for the keeper for the squishy backline heroes. Force is another TP. Okay, this is kind of getting costly. It's not a super high rate of town portals, but he's using them consistently. And then Gradient is really out of golds. He does have triple staff though, which he just used to get in position. Oh my god, it's gonna supply block him even more. Yeah, the factory as well is gonna be obnoxious. Okay, there's definitely not a peon being remade in this game. Level 10 Shadow. Fuck. Need to piece him. This is so shit for Scower because it just feels like you're trapped.
A town is under
It just feels like he cannot win anymore and he knows it.
Forces are under attack.
Like he will need them to make the hugest mistakes, but he knows they have gold that they rebuilt everywhere. Like almost like a meme's dropping this many words now. If I was Scower, I'd be tempted to leave here. It just feels like there is no path to victory. Okay, so he leaves the units at home. Maybe if he started, it's maybe not too late to start doing what I said, triple staff. He's gonna buy TP, I think. Oh shit! Oh shit! Sold the mana pot. He sold everything. Triple, there we go! Oh, it took him too long though. It took him way too long. Oh, he set up traps everywhere.
A town is under
And the thing is, he doesn't need to staff everything. He just staff back the Shadow alone and then starts healing the unit and hex one of the hero. And then if he needs to, then he can staff, like if it's 6 heroes, he can staff the other, the TC and the Blade. There's only space for 1 tree in here. Get the fuck out. So he staffs everything. That's for 4 trains that were about to expire. It's a bit of a kill.
A town is under siege.
And 90 seconds, so he has to wait a bit. I have an off-topic question. What happened to Bunny U5 Pun? To be more exact, I haven't heard of her for a long time. She was working at Blizzard for a long time, but I believe she's not working at Blizzard anymore. She was with Blizzard for many, many years.
Under attack.
Still bringing the units around. Okay. TC level 10 on the way. Actually, that will give him Shockwave level 3, which is pretty nice.
A town is under siege.
Oh, okay, it's finding damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
But you can see the timer on the illusions. Is he trying to piece Lelu, or? I kind of feel like that ship has sailed. Oh, Blade in danger. He can staff if it's up soon. The other heroes. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Holy shit. Radiant might have to TP. Staff's out. Yeah, there's no Raider. He actually does get out. Actually, wait. Ooh. Yeah, Gradient is really broken. He barely has any buildings. But he has more units. I feel like... Who wins the base race between Gradient and Lelu? Surely it must be Gradient. Can Lelu find a way? This is a very sick game, actually. Although it's like... It's base race and everyone's kind of playing like rats. Like, especially this, but... It does feel like high level. It's funny, he could just attack the trainers, but he's like, well, I might as well spend my mana. I'm never fighting anyway with those casters. Yeah, the blade is the only thing that he can really send out on the map. It's actually not working with a lot of mana.
Player's forces are under attack.
Hex. He wants that Hex so bad. Those heroes are quite fast. If he wouldn't have an Oliora here, I think Gradients would just be getting caught way more. That little bit of extra speed that he's getting from that has been saving him the whole game, I think. And I honestly thought that Orc would be able to catch Elf much better than this, but I guess I overestimate the speed from Endurance. It's not that much. Still very hard to catch him. Maybe I'm used to fucking slow-ass human heroes and units that always get caught like super easily. So Lelu getting chased like crazy right now. Priest is still not level 6, but very close to it. He gets a few units. That's a scary thing to reveal here with the owl. Oh, he's staffed here. Well, that's gonna make Lelu use his bank. He's actually 48 out of 30, so he has to remake Moonwells as well. Laid out of mana though. He escapes.
Are under attack.
Pull the proper Houdini there. I guess Gradient's not seeing this. No, he must be seeing it, but he's not going in. Is he really that afraid of few units here? Oh, this is a ward here. Okay, so yeah, he wants to intercept this. We're down to 2 town portals here. Oh, he stabs the hero on the other side. I think maybe going inside. Oh, if he had just sent them there, he would catch him. Lol, that tree.
A town is under siege.
I mean, Gradient is broke and he has not many buildings left. Maybe Scower there is a chance. Because he's finally doing the triple staff thing, but I just feel like it's too late in this game. Because he went down to 2 fewer buildings now. But if he does it well, he just keeps doing 1 building, then staffs back, 1 building, staffs back. Eventually he's gonna kill them. This army can buy a bit of time, especially with all the traps that he can set. And then he can place enough wards all the time that he sees them coming early enough that he can react. It would be interesting to see those guys get involved though. Imagine if he flew around the map and then kind of like flew in from there and clicked all the buildings. He would actually eliminate him, I think, pretty fast before the heroes could react very well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, when Wind Rider goes down. These fucking owls.
A player's forces are under attack.
DC's gonna get there, isn't he? I guess 1 hero kill might do it too. Whoops. Oh my god, the Hex is always so close. Nice stuff. Lelu down to 2k. That took like 20 minutes for him to lose 1k. Any hit points that he loses here, he cannot get back. He's trying to piece him. He stops attacking. He pieces him. Wow. I mean, a piece at this stage in the game, with these few buildings for everyone, means very little. Like, he knows, both know that the first opportunity they get, they're gonna go on one another, and Radiant might even have seen it. Two hours of game right now, guys. I don't feel like this should go on for much longer, but if it... I guess it's kind of slow pace right now. They're trying to take Orc out, and he's moving out on the map and trying to snipe their buildings wherever he can. Oh my god, an item.
A player's
You can sell that or keep it, I guess. I wonder if Lelu saw this. Well, the heroes are home. Probably shouldn't go in here. Lelu with a new town portal. I'm a bit surprised it doesn't use more involts, but I guess it's mostly the squishy heroes. Keeper can TP. And then Priestess has the involt. Panda will survive no matter what. He has 1300 hit points. Actually, TC 1375 hit points. Shadow 1200, so very decent. Blade 1300 as well. He's trying to bring him. Oh, he's trying to show him the hidden units. But he can't really leave his base. He sends the blade. Oh my god. These guys are playing really fucking well. This is no chat, and he's understanding perfectly what he needs to do. So he's just gonna follow him. And he's gonna bring him here, I think.
Forces are under attack.
Look at this. This is high-level FFA here. He hit him to show him something. I don't know if he will... If he goes here, he might be able to see. He's bringing him straight to the hidden units. And that's why Lelu saw this and he's like, okay, we need to work together. Look at this. He goes there, then the blades. I don't know if he can see. He breathed to show him. I think he must get it. He might send a Wind Rider to scout. Yeah, oh my god. This is so fucking high level. And now this is going to be the big thing that starts getting Gradient teamed. Is that he has this scary army. But what can they do about it? I guess hunt him on the map, that's it. Because they can't really send anything up there. And he's like, oh fuck, they know. Oh fuck, where do I go? And the Wind Rider is going to go up there and see it. Sheesh. This is fucking crazy. And he's keeping him in this corner too by staying here. To be honest, he could fly there. He probably should fly there if he knew that there's a Wind Rider coming, but he can't really guess. And immediately Gradient is like the betrayal, so he goes on Lelu. This is fucking bad. So the Wind Rider will go up and he will see the army now.
Under attack.
That's like the highest level FFA you're gonna see. Especially in no chat. Slightly lesser player wouldn't have been able to do this, and then maybe Gradient gets the win through teaming this Orc and then having this army hidden. Now he's fully revealed, and for that, they're gonna start teaming him very fucking hard. They're actually gonna try to fully eliminate him.
A town is under siege.
And because Lelu also has hidden army, now he can get in position to kill those buildings, and I mean... If they kill Gradient, I think Lelu just wins, because there is no way Scower can defend against this. Maybe that would be the ending. They kill Gradient, and then Lelu all-ins this, and then he has to kill the buildings before his stuff dies, which still would be very hard. Lelu's still having bank. He can remake a tree, so he's gonna lose his tree right there. He has the Zeppelin here, so maybe he makes a tree like down here.
A town is under siege.
And Gradient is down to very few buildings as well. He has a tree down here. So now the timer will start, where if he doesn't remake a tree within a certain amount of time, it will be revealed. The fuck? There's nothing here. He needs to eat the tree. Or move.
A town is
So
under
Gradient
siege.
has 2 trees. The other one's here. He has 2 trees and 1 wind.
A
wind is
player's
here.
forces are under
Well, he's about to have 1 tree. Moonwell Lelu's gonna go down. It's funny because the elves are only doing this because they have hidden army. If neither of them had hidden army, their only play would be to try and kill the orc first. But now I think they can tell there is no peon on the map. He has no zeppelin. They cleared out the whole map. They're like, alright, if this is all he has, we can just kill him. We can just buy invulns, go there. Especially Gradient as a tinker, so. The problem with losing their trees is that they now cannot TP out. I mean, he still has this one, but if Lelu gets caught on the map, he cannot TP out. That would be a big problem for him. Lelu really trying... Oh my god, they're gonna run into each other. Oh! No. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god, he sees it.
a player's
Raiden's going for the fight.
attack.
What the fuck? He sees the army. This is like craziest game. Okay, he just goes past. I'm a bit surprised he didn't try to full on engage this. He has 8 chimps, like. Maybe peace? They're down to very few buildings. If they lose their air, by the way, they have no chance against Orc. And no, Gradient's just... He's looking for the Elim. We have a tree going up here, a Moonwell there. And he's escorting his Zeppelin with his air army. That's the one wisp that he has. He found the tree of Gradient. He's trying to go for it, but he's getting chased.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh my god, I thought this was a sick play by Lelu to reveal the hidden army, but now he aggroed Gradient, and Lelu's not doing too hot against this, because there's too much army for him to deal with.
A town is under siege.
And they're down to so few buildings now. Lelu has this 1 tree, 1 Moonwell. The problem is that he has only 1 Wisp. Oh my god, Scower. Surely not. Oh, he's trying to piece him again, okay. Making sure they're still at peace. Yeah, the tree is down there. We still have the Zep, but Gradient's economy is non-existent. 91 golds. So he might need to sell some stuff, but then what does he sell? I guess he can sell the helm. Maybe one of the orbs. Glove of Haste, another helm. Gradient is almost certainly going to need to remake buildings here. He has 1 tree right now. And he's getting 1 Moonwell. Oh no, he has 2 trees. Where's the other one? 1 here and 1 there. Okay. He did a very good job actually hiding those. Radiant, 91 gold. Oh, he's gonna... Wait, does he have room? I guess I'm like, it's a 3000 zoom. He can't drop the Keeper, can he? I don't think he can drop the Keeper. I think you can maybe drop a Shredder in the corner and then shred the trees. What he could do is like drop Keeper here and open this with the... I think you can open this, right? Yeah, I think you can. Drop Keeper here, open this, and then make the tree inside. Okay, this is very close. 1 tree here. For Lelu, Gradient has 2 trees still. 1 here, 1 here. And And a Moonwell.
A player's forces are under
Where's
attack.
the Moonwell? It's like for sure hidden behind something. Moonrider gets caught by gradients. Oh, the Moonrider is there. Okay. Fucking hell. Look at the minimap, how hard it is to see. It's so small. Then Scour's play still to just stay home, ward everything nearby. I mean, if they overextend one time here, like if somebody goes too deep one time, they lose hero, they cannot rebuild, I think. Maybe only Lelu could, but he would have to sell a lot of stuff, whereas Gradient is truly broke. So maybe that's the hope for Scour. Is that they overextend, but they've been playing very smart and safe because they keep sending Al to check if he's there. You see, they have Al of all time. Lelu, this is very close. Oh, he managed. What the fuck? Oh, he opened here, then he opened there. Does he have room? Does he actually have the space? For a moon, but he's revealed then. Yeah, he has no tree. He's revealed, surely. Oh, he's gonna be revealed. I don't know. When did he lose it? Did he just lose his last tree? Yeah, he lost his last tree just now. So he has 1.5 minutes to remake a tree. I think it is 1.5 minutes. I don't remember exactly. Or is it 3 minutes? Fuck. How did I not know this thing? He doesn't have much time. He needs to remake a tree. Otherwise, this is gonna appear on the minimap for the opponents after the timer finishes, which we should be seeing as observer. Maybe when Reforge 5.0 comes out in 2034, we can get that. This is fucking crazy. I have no idea who's winning. I'm a bit surprised he's not checking the corners a little better.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is send units. Okay, something just died. Maybe a wisp. We are on 3 wisps for gradients, but he has no bank. 1 wisp for Lelu. They really pushed him to the limits. He's getting a Moonwell over there. And I feel like the timer by now should have revealed him maybe, or maybe it's very close. And he'll start a tree very soon. Or maybe he's okay with this being revealed because he's in position. Finishing Scower is going to be very hard. He literally sees everything except, like even the air here. The air area where Shims might come in to eliminate him. In my mind, whoever died of the elves, the other elf would have an advantage killing the buildings, but it's still... If this army is standing in your way, especially this bad boy here, and he stomp Hex properly, he might be able to hold. So he's playing defense of the base at this point. Okay, they're piecing. They're down to so few buildings, so they have to piece. But then it's like, what happens now? They can't really go for Scour because they just fucking die. Unless they go together, and then they do their own base race. Yeah, the owls are doing so much scouting. This is like the...
Town is under siege.
This is all the best scouting in FFA. Owl and Sentry Warriors are the best scouting in FFA. So you're seeing the steroid races of scouting. Play a 3-way with perfect info the whole time, but that's also credit to players doing it well. If there was an undead or human in this game, they would be seeing a lot less than these guys are, that's for sure. And then I think maybe Scour saw the piece. But like he didn't see anything happen for a while. He sees a whole, at least half of the map, and he knows that it's fully clear. Having a town pole obviously very important. He still has the triple staff as well. Radiant, are we at peace? We should be. No, no, he's thinking about it. Yeah, they need to be at peace. Free XP though, he's not gonna say no. I think he's trying to show him with this little move that they're at peace, otherwise he would kill the building. That would suck for Lelu. And Scower's on the hunt. Oh my god. He has one here. Those are somehow so fucking well hidden. Like, this is so hard to find. Legit. He has so many out following him. Holy shit. I think Lelu is sitting because he hopes that they fight and lose units against one another. Because then he can base race either. But when they both have army and he only has heroes, this is very hard for him. Although he has like a mini army. He has like the least out of anyone. Okay, Scower is gonna go and intercept here. There's no invul. Oh my god, Lelu's gonna melt. And Gradient is not... Wait, they're at peace. Maybe. He's hesitant. I kind of feel like he could have tried to kill that. He knows that he gets away with staffs most of the time. He's trying to catch Gradient. Scower sees the whole map. This is fucking insane. Look at how many words. He literally sees almost every corner of the map. He's trying to catch Gradient, but thanks to these owls... I mean, the owls really made the game here for the elves. If they wouldn't have a priestess, they would have gotten caught and killed a million times over. And now, actually, Scower might be regretting that he didn't attack Lelu, because it looks like Lelu and Gradient are going to go together. Or they're definitely not fighting one another. He's a bit far behind. They might all in his buildings. Maybe he had to TP. He TPs now. Can he intercept? Can he kill the heroes? They're going hard on the buildings. They're ignoring his heroes. Okay, the Tinker will die. Okay, he's gonna lose 2 buildings. But yeah, that's a lot. They don't lose the lodge. And Gradient's unit count actually falls a little bit. He lost... I don't know if he lost 3 chimps now, but I remember he used to have 8. Now he has 5. Wait, what? Oh, he has 7. Oh, he still has... Wait, he has a chimp somewhere? I can't see with this fucking zoom, but this look like... Wait, I can't even see. They're like clumped on top of one another. Is that actually 7 chimps? Fucking separate. This looks like 5.
A player's forces are under attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, maybe 7. They're like... There's like fucking 3 of them clumped on top of one another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the 7th? It's somewhere in there. He's like, oh, there. But he lost the tree, by the way. Fuck, I'm bad at observing. He lost that tree here. This was found and the blade got it alone. So Gradients, 1 Moonwell. He's gonna have to remake a tree, by the way. I think that... Was that his last? No, he has a tree still. Where? Oh, here. Can you actually... Can you go through this and like hide here? That would be an insane spot. Even better than this. But I guess here it's like... If a flying unit goes by, even an owl, it won't see this on the minimap. Because it's hidden behind the shop. Like this little icon there. Are you looking to get mana or what?
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
140 minutes in game. 2 hours, almost and a half. That's what happens when they balance well, and they did a great job this game. I mean, building-wise, we are down to 1 Moonwell, 1 tree for Gradients. 1 main, 1 lodge, and 2 bestiaries for Scower, which are damaged. And Lelu has 1 tree, 3 Moonwells. Lelu, the one with 1k golds. Yeah, this looks kind of bad though, because these are like red hit points. He's still moving out on the map though, having a TP. It's almost as if he's baiting them to go in so he can force another TP. Maybe he realizes how broke they are, especially Gradients. But Gradient did get another temple. I guess he sold some stuff. He got rid of all his orbs but 1. And yeah, Scower's on the chase here. He might actually run into this tree here. You can almost see it. It's fucking crazy. Look how many words he has. He sees everything. If he had a word here, he would see that tree. And Gradient sees him chasing. So he goes around. Lelu it's very tricky for him because he's at peace with Scower. So he can't really afford to go on anybody right now. Just because like he also doesn't have much army. Oh shit. Purge lands. Could have Hex maybe something. And then Gradient's going furiously on those buildings. Maybe he can send this back and just staff 3 heroes to force this back so he can save his town portal for later. I thought for a second maybe able to catch more, but no, just this. Lelu killing some those words. He does have Starfall finally, but because he's doing a very good job of using Alts, he's never got any mana. He staffs 3 heroes. Okay, so he saves the town portal. Very nicely done. TC level 10, by the way. Shockwave level 3. Remember, Shockwave works on that guy. The fuck was that? Was he trying to block Gradient or block the Orc? Or neither? Oh, he lands the Purge. That might be a town portal here. He sends a Shaman to Purge, but he loses the Shaman. The casters are coming in from the other side. And he has to TP. Not even one fucking combo. That might reveal his position. Yeah, it will. Scower's ward here is gonna see the heroes potentially. Yeah, he sees it for sure. So he knows the tree is here now. And he's gonna run there immediately, I think. Because he's at peace with Lelu. So he's not being threatened by Lelu. Lelu is already doing some work removing the wards here. So maybe he's planning the attack and insurrection on those buildings by this avenue, knowing that there will be no wards to see him coming. And no, I think maybe because he lost the wards. For some reason, Scower is playing scared. Oh, I guess he just sent the blade. Okay. I was like, why is he going home? Okay, he jumps on top of the tree. Gradient's next level broke. 77 golds. He has 3 wisps. He literally has to sell like a shitload of items because he's on 66, so he doesn't even get full price because he's in low upkeep. So if he was in no upkeep, he would get the full gold, but now he's gonna get the fraction. So he sells Unholy Aura and Helm of Valor, so he loses a bunch of speed that he had. One of the speed auras, so he's gonna be a bit slower. I guess because he has the Tinker, he's not the most exposed to getting caught. And the tree restarts, but in range... Oh my god, that's gonna be the tree plus the wisp. And then he's down to 2 wisp. That's the power of wards. Yes, the... Oh, you might go for the Zep even. Oh shit. Yes, the alts are annoying, but the wards are fucking amazing. Because you just put them there and you don't care. They're not a unit, you know? Alright, we got a Moonwell there. And Gradient is on a timer to remake the tree, or he will be revealed, which will be very bad. Gradient down to 2 wisps. Where's the other one? Oh, it's this one. And this might get spotted. There's fucking Sentry Wards everywhere. Like, Scower did such a good job. This might win him the game. Look at how much he sees. He has words literally covering the whole map in all the main corners. I think he saw the Zep fly there, definitely. So now he can send the blades. I mean, it walked in vision. I don't know if he was looking. Blade alone. Fucking Blade alone. He can staff the other heroes on the illusions, actually. Oh my god, 360. 388. Woo! No.
A player's forces are
Oh my god. And Gradient cannot remake that. And now Lelu, that's gonna alert him to actually go for the buildings, I think. I heard the staff happen, but didn't see. This place is a fucking monster. So 3 restarted here. And the words actually all expired on the left side. Does he still have doctors? Yes, 3 doctors. Where the fuck are they? Oh. That would be amazing. Oh, he might be able to see. Lelu getting in position to eliminate Scower as soon as Scower dealt with Gradients. Oh my, what the? No. Lelu's going for the kill. He saw it. This might be too early. He goes for the heroes. There is Avatar. He has Starfall as well. He has Tranquility. Scower. He needs to hex something. Storm. He needs to survive. The buildings. Everything's on fire. Cyclone. From the Panda on the TC. Shim's doing work. The main is gonna die. And Scower is out of here in a second. Lelu, the opportunist, gets the last building of Scower. And now it's 1 Moonwell, 1 tree. He has the Zep with 1 Wisp. But he has 1,000 gold. He can already remake a tree. And fight-wise, actually, he's behind because there's more chimps than he can deal with. Radiant immediately goes on Lelu. Okay, he needs to remember his Panda is also there. And we don't... Wait, did he cancel the tree? I think he cancelled the tree to make a Moonwell because he had no gold. Or like, I thought he made a tree, right? Did that get sniped? Gradient will be revealed in a sec. Is Lelu the Seekish genius of FFA? Because I think he might be winning this. Lelu down to 1 tree. And now building a Moonwell. That's his tree, by the way. This is actually awfully close. Where this is moving right now. Okay, he spots the Moonwell here. He's going to head straight for that. There's the one there. Gradient sold a shitload of stuff just now. But then he has no staff. No, actually he does have Staff of Telly and 1 Staff of Reserve. He has no speed. He has no more boots. And his Tinker is gone. Like one of the best tools for base race is actually gone.
a player's forces are under attack.
Oh, the tree's gonna die. Okay, he gets the Wisp that was down here. He still has 2 chimps. Starts another Moonwell right there. That's his last buildings, I think, right? Oh my god, if Gradient realizes, he needs to pick up the Wisp, go somewhere, like make a tree fucking here. Oh, the anti-air gets caught. That would make the chimps even better of Lelu, because now they can't really die if this actually ends up falling. 3 dots here. Have you used that? Oh, he's trying to catch the army? But there's no entangle.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wait, what? Oh, he had the talents on the other side. Gradients! With the catch. Oh, if he had more mana, I could actually starve all this. This game is fucking crazy. The Panda has no orb. They sold literally everything, so the Panda cannot hit air, but next breath is obviously gonna do a lot. Priestess has an invuln, he cannot lose that. He needs to keep running away. Lelu didn't have to sell as much because he had the bank, so he still has triple boots on his heroes. Okay, the Panda might need to get staffed. Okay, or ult, that also works. Probably shouldn't be fighting this yet. The two of the avatars immediately died. And Lelu needs to scout the whole map with this. Find where the building... Why is he making mass Moonwells here? What the fuck? Does he want to fight? He might actually fight. Yeah, he has 3 talents. It's just pure chimps. And he made the Panda use all the mana that he had. There is Starfall, by the way. I think he's gonna fight because he has Tri-Hero. He's grouping up, but he has no Tranquility, mind you.
Player's forces are under attack.
He has Moonwells to work with, actually. He could just run down there, use the Moonwells, and then fight. I think he wins the fight with Tri-Hero against 2. I think the Starfall is the only thing that's scary, but he has Entangle. So as long as he saves Entangle against Starfall, he can just kill this whole army and then be 3 heroes against 2, and maybe still even have army himself. And also, Tranquility is probably back soon. Restarts the tree down there. Is he not revealed? This is so dumb that you can see the timer. I feel like I should prepare a fucking... I should learn what's the timer, and I should prepare a fucking clock next time, so I can really time this better. Alright, here we go. Priestess being targeted. He could actually Starfall now. There we go. He forces the staff out. That's very bad for Gradient, but he does have a tree that was remade there. Radiant has no chance to remake heroes. He doesn't have enough items. And that getting targeted. He uses ultimates. Very low air units. But these guys are gonna kill all the chimps. Oh my god, Drunken Haze. Oh, they're French. They're on strike. Tranquility. Okay, Lelu is the god of FFA for winning this. What the fuck? He was so far behind, it felt like, level-wise. Of course he had a big bank. Oh shit. But he still has gold, right? Wait, no, if he loses, he needs to cancel and pick up the Wisp immediately. If he doesn't cancel, he loses the last Wisp. Oh my god. The Zep will get away. And now the Panda's dead. If he staffs, he gets entangled. Oh my fucking god. And this is already revealed. Okay, how much gold does he have? 91. Okay, pick up the Priestess with the Zep. Drop it here, Starfall, kill all of this, and then pray that you can get the Wisp in the building, but you can't, I think. Lelu will just remake a tree anyway. What the hell? That's such a crazy game we just saw, guys. And he still has a couple items he can sell, like the Staff of Telly. At this point, he doesn't really need them. Invis Potion! He sold his last item to value this. He's gonna be spotted. This is it. Lelu kills this, he's just one. Gradient gonna try with one last Starfall. But there is Al. Oh no, that's the Al of Lelu. And that's it. Oh my god, Lelu with the $100 and the win. What a fucking insane game. 2 hours and a half of running around, pissing. And the evil kids does it again here. He wins tournament number 2. So tournament number 1 was won by Wiz. Tournament number 2 is won by Lelu. So Elves both times. And then tournament number 3 right now in the grand finals has Leluaami, Sheik, and Labyrinth. So 1 elf, 2 undeads. And the fourth semi-final will be on Wednesday, guys.